Oh, speak, bitch. Come on now.
Hello, peoples, and welcome to the After Party Hangover. That's right. It's the show that talks about a show that talks about a show. And since 2018, this man has been one half of a comedy wrestling podcast that brought together a small group of like-minded fans in the Steel Real Pride Parade. Though on a way lighter Big Four podcasting schedule, he's still here. He still catches clips, at least, of wrestling, and he's still real to us, damn it. Please welcome back to the Hangover, Jake, the funko fat guy. Jake, how have you been, my friend?
Just terrible. Just so bad. So awful. My uncle died last week.
Oh boy.
Like there's so much going on. No, I'm fine. He did die, but I'm fine.
Well, if the people are confused at what's happening with your camera,
So am
please
I.
please explain to the people what is happening.
Ooh, I'm down here now. Ooh, now I'm up here. Cinema. Um, I got a new computer, so I'm fancy. I'm crisp. You can see all the pores in my skin. They're probably filled with oil because I'm fat. Um, but yeah, it follows me now. It's kind of creepy. It's like, woo, woo, look, woo. It's not doing it now. Okay, okay, now. Oh, oh.
My pores are filled with mostly cheese and insulin. But
Understood.
so
I'm
now
almost there with you. I'm close. They're like, hey, you're getting there, but I'm not there yet. I just got checked. Good.
so I know since you haven't been paying attention to the tripod, we introduced a couple new games, and the first game we're gonna play with Jake himself, it's called Mangria is Terrible with Money.
I-
Now this game,
Brother, look behind me.
I know we can
I
relate.
get it.
Yeah.
I
So
get it.
I'm an action figure addict and I work at a flea market.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's one specific vendor who brings a handful of loose figures every week. And if I have any spare money, I go and I buy them because I can't help myself.
I might be good at this. You know my I love weird fucking wrestlers. Like fucking Simon. If you got a Simon Dean in there, I'm gonna cum my pants.
So the problem is, no matter how good you are, it does fall on me as well. And I completely fucked Cesar over when we played this because I gave him the worst clues of all time. He only got two, and Sticks, no, he got one, and Sticks got five in under 60 seconds. So, Jake, are you ready to play Mangria is Terrible with Money?
You'd think this would be up my alley, but we'll see. It might be up my ass instead.
Hey, and them anal beads are stuck.
That's
Now, here
right.
we go.
Are my anal beads stuck? I don't know. Maybe.
Let's go for it. We got 60 seconds on your mark. I'm gonna do my best. Get set. Gonna reach and go. Oh boy. After ingesting some sexual chocolate, this Hall of
Mark Henry.
Famer gave birth to a knuckle
Oh,
sandwich.
May Young.
Bingo. Uh this Hall of Fame manager is known to be quite salty.
Oh, Mr. Fuji. Yeah, gotta be Fuji.
Oh, fuck. He used to be the big dog, but now he's our tribal chief.
Roman Reigns.
Bingo. Oh man, this guy used to come to the ring as a comatose inbred guy, but when they
Oh,
rang the bell,
Festus. Carl Anderson.
the other one,
No,
the
the
other
other
one.
one. Luke Ellis.
Yes. One more. Oh shit. Feed me more.
Ryback.
Yes, you got five, just like Sticks. Nice. Oh
Fucking
man.
Festus.
This is
Festus
the
came back in
one.
a house show. I
Yeah,
saw that.
Luke Gallows. I was like, fuck, how am I gonna do this? Because I know you're not you don't keep up as much as you used
I mean,
to.
I know who Luke Gallows is.
But
He's been released for like 2 years.
I thought this was a pretty cool find.
That's a nice Fuji.
Fuji.
It's a good
May
Fuji.
Young of all people, by
Yeah,
the
that
way.
one I'm a little surprised about. I didn't even know Mae Young had like a figure.
All right, so it's been the last after party hangover was November of last year.
Whoa,
This has been 8 months in the making, Jake.
that's crazy. And you
Uh,
picked me? Why? Just because Zanka wasn't available?
there's a reason why I picked you, Jake, because I listened to the last six Still Real after party episodes, and each one, Jake would always go, yeah, check out Mangria Field on YouTube. He does After Party Hangover, I think. He might
Yeah,
still be
right.
doing that.
Yeah.
So that's why I picked
I
you,
hadn't
because
seen one in a
now
while, and I guess I was
you're
right.
officially on the After Party Hangover. It is my bad for not being consistent like I used to be. But as you know, we can be lazy and we have other things to do.
Oh yeah, trust
But
me,
I
I
did.
know. It's the reason we do 4 podcasts a year. It's
Technically
just
eight. No,
whatever, yeah,
it's
something like that. Yeah, we thought like sometimes we think about doing more, and then we're like, but we shouldn't. We could, but we won't. It's like one of those things where we were supposed to do one for, or we were supposed to do two for
Elimination Chamber.
Survivor series or
Oh,
something, and then we were both just like, ah, like we were both just like, the things aren't super cool right now. Things are lame, so like we just didn't do it.
well, refresh everybody's memories on what's been going on in Jake's life since we last heard from you. It was a WrestleMania Still Real After Party podcast. What's happened in the life of Jake since what, April, June? What was
Something
it?
like that.
April?
April,
Yeah,
yeah.
April,
Yeah,
420.
whenever April, beginning of April, end of April, I don't remember. Whenever
Yeah,
WrestleMania was.
towards
Um,
the end. Yeah.
we will be back for SummerSlam. Um, I'd imagine. I mean, that's probably the plan. I think that's in 2 weeks we'll have our first episode back, I believe. In my life, I got nothing going on. That's why Zanka's the more entertaining guest because he has like a kid and a dog and like a life, and I just fucking am fat and like getting diabetes, sitting playing Pal World all day. Like I don't have a fucking life. I don't have anything going on, and that sounds sad, but I'm right where I want to be. Like I don't need any of that. I don't need a life. I do want to not live with my parents anymore. That would be lovely. But the housing market is as bad as it's ever been. I'm sure it's super not great there, even worse there. But the housing market, the median house price in New Hampshire, where I live, is about
My
$625,000.
God.
Um,
Jeez.
I don't have that. Granted, I probably have about that behind me.
Yeah.
But in assets, I could buy a house probably, but that would require somehow getting rid of all of it, and that's a whole nother thing. Um, but yeah, it's I still look like I have hopes and dreams of maybe someday being a homeowner, but then I'm like, nah, well, can't do that. Guess I gotta win the lottery, some shit. And that hasn't worked out. Haven't won the lottery yet. So yeah, just kind of going day by day until hopefully my rich parents buy me a house or something. I don't know. They're
So
like, get the fuck out, we'll buy you one.
yeah, the
And
housing
is that a
market.
nepo baby kind of thing? Absolutely. And am I above it? Absolutely the fuck not. No, I'd pay them for it eventually, but like I can't do it now. They have money, I don't. I'm poor. I also buy so many things. I am worse with money than you. I am so much worse with money than you. I would bet 100-fold I'm worse with money than you are.
If you were surrounded by pops by your feet right now, you could do the exact same game we just played.
I can do. I can't really. I don't have any close enough. I mean, I do, but they're all in a similar vein, so it wouldn't work.
So after listening to the past six SRAP episodes, there's so much to talk about. But first, I have a notes page called Jake Facts.
Oh, Jesus.
So while listening to these six past episodes, I wrote, you can't ride a bike.
No.
You got in an accident in high school, broke your leg in a car accident. You were in a
Yep. Senior
wheelchair.
year.
You went to New York in 2016.
Fucking blue
You got
ass.
your hair groped by a homeless.
I did.
You drive a Subaru.
I do. I
years.
still do. I've gotten a new Subaru. I think I talked about that as well. I think there's been a podcast where I mentioned that. My last car was basically rusted out at the bottom. It wasn't even that old. It was a 2013, but we live in New Hampshire, so there's salt on the roads
Oh
during
yeah,
the winter. So it just kind of like flicks up and eats away at the bottom. So there was a bunch of shit going on. It would have cost me like 7 grand to fix it all. So I
yeah,
just walked into a dealership and was like the dealership that fixed a different issue.
yeah.
And I was just like, sell me a car, which I also can't afford. But I wanted a car. I don't know.
My wife used to drive a Subaru, and it had all kinds of fucking problems. Uh,
The only, I mean, it was a great car other than like the rust, which was a cosmetic issue. And the only problem that I had to get fixed that wasn't, I mean, there were other things like throughout, but it was an older car. It was like 10 years old, or what year is it? 13 years old when I got rid of it. So, um, what was I talking about? Oh, there was like a sensor in the like light, and that was
yep,
stupid. And but
yep.
what was dumb about that, and this is what fucked me, is that happened, and I was stuck in the parking lot across the street from work. I almost had to call Zanka, be like, "Hey, come fucking get me." I could have walked, but I'm fat and I didn't want to. But I probably would have called Zanka. Literally, it would probably been a 5 minute walk for me, about 15. Um, but I would have been like, Zanka, help, help me! I'm stuck in a parking lot.
Jeez.
Um, but I was able to I had luckily had a pen in my car, so I disassembled the pen and I popped off the emergency like there was like basically it wouldn't let me shift. That was the whole deal.
Hmm.
I don't know why, but if this brake light isn't working, it won't let you shift. It's fucking annoying. This happened a couple times, but it happened again, and I couldn't figure it out. So I had to basically like there was a little hole. I had to pop off a cap. There was a little hole, and I had to poke a pen in there, press on the pen, and shift at the same time, just to make my car work
Hey,
for fun.
give yourself some credit. It sounded like you MacGyvered your way back to work.
I did, yeah, 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 I did. I trust me. When I'm in a situation, I figure it out somehow usually.
Yeah.
I got an exclusive for the podcast here.
Oh, tell all
Because
three people who are listening.
that's fine. I want as few people to know about this as possible because
All
it's
right.
maybe the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
Okay.
Um it and I've told maybe 5 to 10 people this in the last because this just happened like a couple weeks or like a month or so ago.
Mhm.
It is it is the single most embarrassing thing to happen to me as an adult. And it's super embarrassing because I'm a man child. Um
Okay, you
so
built this up big time, so it better be
oh
something huge.
brother, it's okay. It's not gonna be Zenka level. Like I didn't get my fucking ass eaten by a fucking like prostitute with herpes. Like that didn't happen. Yeah, sure, that'd be worse.
Okay.
It's not like that kind of level. It's just like sad fat man child level. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yes.
Like something that happens to me that could only happen to me. It's just so unlucky and so annoying, and it's because of my own fault.
Mhm.
Um, so obviously, I am a collector of Funko Pops and random bullshit.
Mhm.
There's many behind me. There is less behind me for a reason. Um, about a month ago, I luckily was home alone. My family was gone up north. We they have the house up north now. They were up there doing their thing. Luckily, they were gone because if anyone saw me do this, I might have killed myself for actual real. Um, I went to the bathroom about 4 in the morning. Also, I had no work the next day. Blessing in disguise. Not really in disguise. It was very much a blessing. Didn't have work, so it was a day off. It was nice. It was great. I was having a grand old time. But yeah, I was sleeping. I get up, go take a piss, and then I hear the loudest crash you've ever heard in your entire fucking life. Okay, so I there was a we had just gotten a new bunny, so um the cats were outside the bathroom door, and the bunny roaming cage was like out there, like
Mhm.
laid up against the railing of the stairs.
Yeah.
So I figured that had just like fallen forward. So I expected to open the door and have that there. And when I walked out, that wasn't the case. So I'm kind of panicking a little bit. I'm like, did someone just like, is someone breaking in or something? Like, what the fuck is going on? So I go to my back to my room, where my phone is, where everything I own is. Everything's in there. I can't open my door because my pile of Funko Pops had fallen all the way towards my door and blocked me out of my own fucking room. I was barricaded out of my own room, half naked,
Wow.
fucking sweating. It was like, I mean, this isn't bad for you, but it was like 100 here or like 90-ish at night. It was fucking hot that week. So I'm just out there, sweaty, fat, half naked mess, and I'm like, oh fuck, what the fuck do I do here? Um, I'm a little proud of myself because I'm known to have panic attacks and sometimes like freak out.
Yeah.
So I was somehow very calm throughout this situation because I knew I had to be, because I knew I had to somehow figure out what was about to happen. I
Mm.
don't know. I didn't know even how to begin. There was probably 50 to 100 pops that had plummeted towards the door and like into the room and
When you say you were half naked, were you Winnie the Poohing it, or were
no,
you
other
the
way.
other half? Oh, okay,
Opposite.
okay.
Opposite. No, that would have been way fucking worse. That because I was on the floor a lot.
Oh,
That would have
geez.
been if my bare ass was on the fucking floor. There would have been a wet spot. No, it would have been
Oh, geez.
bad. So so it's like I said, it's like 90 fucking degrees. It's hot as balls. The air conditioning's already not working, but there's not air conditioning in that part of the house anyway. It's in only in the bedrooms. So it was just hot in the hallway. Um, I'm just like for a little bit, like for maybe I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just like kind of perched up against, like sitting against a wall, like what the fuck do I even do? Also, what the fuck did just happen? Like it was crazy. I didn't even think this. I should have known this could have been a thing because, of course, man-child problems. Um, but so I just start. Luckily, I could get a hand, like I could get an arm through.
Okay.
Like so I just started I had just bought like storage bins as well, just
Yeah.
for like storage, whatever. I like having them around just to keep things like looking better. Like
Yeah.
just because if they're all
Organized.
scattered around,
Yeah.
it looks fucking awful. Um, so I just bought new storage bins. So I went and grabbed one of those. I was like, well, if I'm gonna fucking do this, might as well get something done while I'm doing it. So I went and grabbed a storage bin, and bring it upstairs and just start one by one, like reaching around. Fucking, this is not the reach around I want to be a part of. I'm telling you right now. This is not, this is more embarrassing than reaching around and jerking off a dude. This is way more embarrassing. So I'm reaching around my fucking door, just like picking out pops. Things have like, the tops have come off of thing, like the cases and like
Yeah.
all the things, like things are broke. Nothing really broke. Luckily, nothing, everything was pretty much okay. There was a couple dings here and there, but like for what happened, very minimal. I was happy about that.
So
So
a
I'm just go
tower
ahead.
of Funko Pops
Yes,
fall,
yes,
and you could open the door and reach your hand around to grab up
just
one
enough to
pop
correct.
one by one, and
Yes.
it's the you said there was minimal damage. Like, was the top of the pop like all tore up or
No,
bent?
so I have everything in protective cases anyway.
Oh, okay.
So they did their fucking job.
All right. Very good.
And this what is over back there
Mhm.
is which is where it happened, obviously. Um, a lot of the stuff that came down was in very expensive cases. So
Okay.
luckily they did their job. Some of them chipped, some of them cracked a little bit, but honestly, they did what they fucking said they were gonna do. So there was very minimal damage. I was happy about that. But yeah, so one by one, I reach around. I'm like starting like one by. I'm like I pull stuff out. I start stacking them up and start putting some stuff in the bins, right? And then like it. Nothing's happening. There's no movement like in the door. So I'm like, there's got to be something stuck behind it.
Mm.
Um, and this is where maybe it gets worse because the thing stuck behind it was a $300 Switch controller that looks like a slime from Monster Hunter.
Oh, wow.
So I'm already annoyed because I'm gonna probably have to destroy that to get to to get inside my room.
Open the door. Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I didn't have to, because genius. This is the MacGyver thing again. Sometimes I have to adapt. I'm like, what could I do to get more leverage? Like, how could I push things kind of from like how could I get my arm in there and push things towards me? so I can get them out from behind, like, because they were in basically the crack of the door, which
Yeah.
is what was stopping me from opening it.
You
So
get
I'm
a
like, how can I
cane. You got a cane, huh? You put the cane under the door and you started moving shit aside.
close?
Okay.
Um, crutches would have been helpful. I bet those would have been super helpful. Didn't have any of those on me. So
Mm.
I go to my bathroom and I take the shower curtain rod. I pop that sucker off, and
Oh.
then I'm like, this has gotta be this is my only option. Because it's sturdy. It's like it's got enough push to it's sturdy enough that it won't like bend, and it's got enough push that it should be able to get everything towards me. It did. It worked perfectly. I was able to finally push some stuff out, get the big stuff that was really blocking the door, pull a few more things out, and finally at least be able to weasel my way in. Because there's stuff on either side of the door still, like that have stood. Like there, so like I have to fucking Scott Hall walk my way out of my room every time. Because there's just shit piled up. Like you can see, this fucking pile goes all the way to the door. So like there's stuff all the way up. Like
Did it just fell for the like a force majeure or was
I must
there
have clipped something with my ass or something as
oh
I was leaving. I
jeez.
don't know. Because I mean, it looked pretty sturdy. And what was fucking crazy is the night before I went to bed, I kind of checked it a little bit. I was just like, oh, is this still like good? Whatever. Fucking wasn't. And I sent a Snapchat of that stupid slime controller to a couple buddies, just like, oh, this is fun. No, it was a fucking omen, turns out, because that was that night that everything fell to its doom. And I was like, oh my
Jeez.
God, this is the worst night of my life. So I'm just sitting there, fat, sweaty, just fucking pushing pops, pulling pops. And eventually I was able to weasel my way back in and just start. I didn't have my phone through any of this either, so I didn't have any form of entertainment. I didn't have like a podcast I could throw on. Like that would have helped so much with my sanity. Um, but I just no noise, just kind of like sitting in my own fucking embarrassment. Like if my dad had seen me do this, I don't know if I would have been able to go on. So I'm thrilled no one was around.
So you
But
thought
fuck, they don't
CBG
know about this. I have not told them and will not tell them about this. I've
well
told no
the
one in my family.
well breaking news, they're avid fans of the tripod, so they're gonna
No,
find out. No,
no, damn it, I knew it.
no. You thought CBG just bothered you at work. He followed your ass home and knocked your pops over. He wanted to ruin your night.
It was the third time that week that something had fallen,
Hmm.
or second or third. I had just cleaned up something else a couple days earlier. That something it's just and I went time hop like that app that shows like things from the past,
Hmm.
like your past posts or whatever.
Yeah,
It
memories.
happened like 3 years ago that day. The same. I mean, it was different. Less happened, but
Yeah.
it was a different area of the room. Another thing had happened, or no, it was maybe a year ago. I don't remember. It was it was concerning that it happened on the same day. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And yeah, so I just got fucking problems.
So
I
I
just
we got to add another a name to you to your ensemble. We have Skip Damwell. We have of course Jake Travers. We have the Funko Fat Guy. You will now be known as Jake Fatguyver.
that Guyver's really
He
good.
he has solved his own problems despite all the odds.
I was as unserious as this all is. It was really funny at the end. It took me about an hour and a half to figure it all, like to get it all manageable.
Well,
Uh,
sure, yeah, you can laugh about it now, but at the
yeah,
time it was probably a stressful.
oh my God, it was so stressful and so embarrassing. I'm like, what the fuck? It made me rethink all my life choices, all my hobby choices. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? My Pokemon cards would never do this to me. Like,
So now you
yeah,
must invest in a shed in your backyard to throw all those Funko things in there to make sure this never happens again.
I like I said, I put a lot of them in a bin, and I have two more bins, so I'm gonna fill those fuckers up because my God,
Well,
I don't
Zanka,
want
if
that
you're
to happen.
listening, you know what to get Jake for Christmas this year, a bunch of storage bins.
More 50-gallon bins. I'll take them from anybody, please.
The
I've
list
never
continues.
not needed them. So,
You're trying to get healthy again. You still play
I
D and
mean,
D, and amongst other things, yeah, there's a fuck ton of notes here. Okay, let's start at the beginning.
hey,
The,
I got all night.
the beginning is Steel Roll After Party episode 185. This episode was titled Alan Tudyk.
Oh, Jesus.
Zanka kicks off the Survivor Series pod by talking about China's clit, as one does.
Naturally.
Jake states that if he ever had a kid, that it would be retarded.
Definitely.
Zanka's kid broke a girl's heart at school, and the girl threatened to bring a grenade as revenge.
I don't remember that one.
This is the opening of the
Oh, I
fucking
believe it.
podcast. Zanka is a fan of Alan Tudyk's name. That's why the episode is Alan Tudyk. Jake went to a convention and met Jericho and Killer Cross
Mhm.
at the Rhode Island Comic Con. He met
Jeez, that was fucking
Homelander.
November.
He met Homelander too.
He was the worst of them.
Marissa Tomei, I would have marked out for her just because she was on Seinfeld.
I didn't meet her, but I saw her.
Okay.
She was like right next to Anthony Starr and Valerie Curry from The Boys. She was right next to him.
When you were
I saw it was pretty funny. I saw Jericho go and greet himself to her.
when you were talking about Anthony, this is where you guys started. You went on a tangent about the Hasbro building. It was in
Oh
the
yeah, it's a big
shape of
H.
an H,
Yeah.
to which the LOL line of the pod was Zanka saying we should get that H from Hasbro and throw it at Anthony so he can put it in his fucking name.
That's fucking good. That's good.
You guys started talking about Breakfast Club. Zanka was talking about Men at Work,
Yeah,
Charlie
because the Breakfast
Sheen.
Club the year before, I probably mentioned this, but the year before I met most of them.
Zanka has never seen Star Wars, which baffles my mind because there's like 14 movies.
It doesn't surprise me with his movie knowledge.
He likes Tombstone though. Tombstone's a really good movie.
That seems like more his speed.
You got both of you have never seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies, which again
I
blew my
have
mind.
just not full through. I don't have 4 hours that I want to put aside, or like 6 or whatever for the fucking extended cuts. I don't have. I have the time. I
Yeah.
don't want to use the time to do that.
During this, you told us the movies you were going to watch. Thanksgiving, the horror movie,
I love that movie.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh wait, Thanksgiving I didn't see. I'm thinking of Thanksgiving. I love
Oh yeah,
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving with the turkey, that foul
Yes,
mouth.
1 and 3.
Yeah. Part two was so violent they outlawed or
They cut
banned
it.
it or
Yeah,
something. Yeah, you guys have seen the Harry Potter movies, but not Lord of the Rings. Again, baffles my mind.
and I've seen those multiple times.
Zanko wants Zank, Chris, and me to
Oh, Zen Chris
collaborate.
just got out of the hospital too, so
Yeah,
good. I hope he's doing well.
positive
You should
thoughts to
watch it.
Zank, Chris. He wanted me and him to collaborate on a horror movie to assign Zanka, and I have the movie.
Ooh,
I have zero faith that it will be watched, but if you want to watch a
I may.
horror movie it'll start a conversation. There's a movie with Kurt Russell, came out
Oh,
a
Jesus.
while ago. It's
Okay,
called Bone Tomahawk.
I've heard of it.
That is a movie I would love for you guys to watch and go on the podcast to talk about. I'm not going to say anything else other than watch it. It's going to be
Okay,
slow. It's slow. All good
okay.
horror movies start slow.
How long is it now? Because a horror movie should be like an hour and a half.
I don't know precisely, but
Okay,
like I said, it is, you got to hang in there. But
okay.
trust me, it's worth it.
I will. I will maybe do that.
Uh,
I will make no commitments to anything.
Friday the 13th, part 7 is the one where Jason kills someone in a sleeping bag. Uh, Ryan
I can't believe it took
Reynolds
that long.
Ryan Reynolds was in the Amityville horror
Yes.
movie. I think you guys were trying to think who it was or what movie he did, the horror movie.
Did I
Uh,
say it was like Haunting in Connecticut or something?
Something like that.
Because I knew it was in that vein.
Zanka loves Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie, which is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
I haven't seen it, but I do want to. And
Don't,
the new
don't,
one. No, I
don't.
have to. It's so bad that I have to see it. Like
There's
when
a
you see
sequel too.
Velocipaster,
Yes.
fucking love Velocipaster.
That is what, oh my God, that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Hmm.
Not worse than Poultry Guys. Poultry
Oh, that's
Guys,
bad too.
I still have brain damage from. Okay, that was Alan Tudyk. Moving on
That's
to
one episode. That's
episode
crazy.
186, Virginia's.
We talk a fucking lot.
Jake was high on edibles during Thanksgiving.
I was.
Zanka got Jake a Squishmallow.
Oh yeah. The
Uh,
cow.
Jake still hates turkey by itself. How dare you?
No,
Uh,
that's Zenka. I like turkey.
SRAP checklist. Oh, that's right. Okay,
It's the
so
opposite.
I I updated the SRAP checklist because it was food, cum, and dicks. That was the checklist. There's
Yeah.
a lot more now,
Oh Jesus. All right.
especially after listening to these 6 episodes back to back to back to back. So
Okay.
food, cum, and dicks, the OG list.
Classics. Yeah.
Now there's Zanka's pee break. That's on the checklist.
Yeah, dude, he's getting fucking old, man.
Jake questioning how many years they've been doing this podcast.
I
Almost
still don't
every
know.
podcast.
I think it's what are we, 26, 28, 8 years?
Uh, yeah, no, that's you. Yeah, no,
Okay. That's
yeah,
been a
no.
thing. That's been a thing since the beginning. That's been a thing since the very beginning because this has been mentioned a lot.
And then, of course, retard, nincompoop,
Nincompoop, yeah.
that's thing. And then
Classic.
how often they forget there has been a second Crumb Offs and that Lola Vice won. It was down to Lola and Rhea. That's the new SRAP checklist that I'm sure during the SummerSlam preview, we're going to hear most of those.
I have a crumb offs ready to go.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've had it since the last episode, but we ran out of time.
For the females, another list of females.
Yes.
Okay.
But now I have to check if Lola Vice is on it. I
Um,
don't think she is.
well, she's getting wifed up by Damian Priest, I
Hey,
think.
good for him.
They started talking about the racial demographic of where they live and mentioned Mexicans and how they know a lot of Jose's.
Yep.
Madera, my town, on the other hand, of course, this is Little Tijuana. We have Fidel's, Geronimo's, and
Whoa.
Mario's.
Geronimo is sick. That's a good name.
It's insane how many Geronimos
I've never
are
heard
in
that.
Madera.
I've had like a Raul and a Juan and a Jorge, but like never a fucking Geronimo. That's sick.
Of course, the
The
Chop
only I
Shop.
only know one Geronimo, and it was a random obscure wide receiver from the Green Bay Packers named Geronimo Allison, and he was a black guy.
He had a Native American first name and a woman last name.
Yeah,
Gee,
and he looked like a one of those Easter Island heads.
his school life must have been hell.
Probably.
Chop Chop was the pro wrestler or porn star edition. Of course, that's always good stuff because Jake lost predictions.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, probably going to again. I do it all the time.
you mentioned the video game Skyrim, to which Zenka's brain said, Skyrim, is that like eating ass on an airplane? Uh,
Hey, here's Geronimo
oh,
Allison.
geez.
There he is. Doesn't he kind of look like an Easter Island head?
He's got that 1990s black guy hairdo.
He was a 2010s guy.
And Zanka started going on a tangent story about when he was on, I think it was when he was on edibles or drugs during his band days, and he was flying next to a burn victim, to which, yeah, of course, the subject of oral sex came on when talking about this burn victim.
Naturally.
This is where the LOL line comes in, where he says, I wonder what it tastes like. It's probably black bacon.
That
That was good shit.
is good.
Jake said a couple of times that people in the chat never talk about the pod anymore. There was only 2 Instagram questions. Sticks made it in. So this was the podcast. I felt fucking terrible. I felt awful because what I do is before I go to bed, I go on the post and I put my question in, then I go to sleep. I wake up and you guys are already done. The podcast is out and I can listen to it. Completely fucking fell asleep. I felt awful. I was like, oh my God, at least Sticks made it. But again, I want to say I feel fucking terrible. I apologize.
I I just do that for the bit. It's just fun for me to be the heel sometimes. So I'm just like, fuck you guys. Like it's mostly with Sticks, to be honest, or not Sticks, Cynic, to be
That's
honest.
gonna come up again.
Yeah, yeah,
Hold on to that.
yeah.
Because Jake also
Oh, also he announced his retirement from pro wrestling. Did you see that?
cynic.
Yeah, well, he announced the future retirement for pro wrestling. Says he's gonna be done by 2028.
Ah, okay. But in APPW, the man
He'll
continues.
never be done.
This is where Jake goes on an Oreo tasting spree, and he
Hmm.
says that the worst thing he's ever eaten in his entire life are turkey and gravy Oreos, to
I
which
have
I
more.
say, why the fuck would you even eat that?
It's on the Funko Fat Guy channel. Go watch it. You can see my pain, my suffering. I have more to do. I need to do that soon. Maybe tomorrow. I have so many hopes and dreams in my head. Like I have so many things I need to do that I just haven't done. I have maybe like 4 or 5 food reviews that I still have to do. I have like World Cup glazed potato chips. I have pickle Oreos, which might top
What
the
the
turkey and
fuck?
gravy Oreos. Then I have like a carnival. This one I'm actually excited for. It's like a carnival pack. So it has like carnival food flavored Oreos. So I'm kind of excited about that one.
Like
And then I
cotton
have like
candy and
maple
all that shit?
pancake flavored Oreos. I'm excited for those too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
They're
That
they're like
actually sounds
BTS
good.
or something. Or like K-pop Demon Hunters or some shit. It's one of the two. It's one of those stupid fucking Korean jackasses. I don't know.
It's one of those slanty things.
Yeah. I
Uh,
do. I don't know when you want me to do it. I do have an exclusive Funko Fat Guy food review for this episode.
oh shit.
So
I'm actually curious about
you just tell me
the pickle Oreos
it's not those
because
because I want to enjoy myself.
people need to relax with I'm a pickle person. I love pickles. I've been eating pickles my entire life. But when they start doing crazy shit like pickle milkshakes and fucking pickle
Pickle
Oreos,
slushies, pickle milkshakes. They're putting pickles in everything. It's fucking disgusting. I hate pickles,
it
first of all. Oh, but yeah, no, I saw pickle Oreos and I was like, well, I have to do that and I'm gonna fucking hate myself, but I'm still gonna do it.
it just never lives up to the hype because they're like,
There's no hype.
okay,
It's gross.
people who chow down on pickles are idiots and will eat pickles on everything, burgers, salads, whatever. Let's incorporate it to anything. Jelly beans, we're going to incorporate into licorice, we're going to incorporate it into popcorn, everything. Let's see how much these idiots will fork out cash just
Mm.
because it says pickle on it. So I'm
Mine's for the
curious.
opposite reason, though.
What is it?
I
You're
know I'll hate it. This is for the people.
oh,
This is for
okay.
content. I know I'm gonna fucking hate that with every ounce of my being, and that's a lot of ounces, let me tell you. I'm gonna fucking hate that shit. You're gonna watch me almost throw up on camera, and it's gonna be that's why it's fun. That's what's fun for people. People want to see me in pain. People want to see me have a bad time. They don't want to see the carnival Oreos where I'm like, ooh, cotton candy Oreo. That's delicious. No one wants to see that fucking shit. Still gonna do it because it does sound pretty good. Gonna do it. But like everyone wants to see, oh my god, he's wincing because of a pickle Oreo. Yeah, the fuck I am. That's gross. Still gonna do it though.
I have something that's disgusting that you can eat on your channel if you would like an idea.
If it's got the word discharge in it, I'm out. Okay.
No discharge, no anal beads.
It has to be okay. So, I mean, you can give me the suggestion, but it has to be like a product. Like it has to be like I'm not just eating like a fucking octopus on my channel. Like
No,
I'm not
no.
just eating like random shit. It has to be like a known commodity, I think. Because it's
It's
not interesting.
one of the worst things I've ever eaten, and whoever invented it needs to be shot
Oh boy.
out of a cannon into a brick wall.
I'm not eating surströmming or durian.
No,
Okay.
it's a sweet pickle.
Oh,
Sweet
like a
pickles.
warheads pickle?
No, 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 no,
No?
actual sweet pick. These are jarred sweet pickles. They've been around forever, but they're
Like with sugar in them?
I can't even begin to explain how they do it. It's a pickle that's sweet. Go to your supermarket, they're everywhere. Go down the pickle aisle, sweet pickles.
Huh.
Fucking disgusting. I don't
Well,
know.
I'm not gonna do that because like there's no reason for me to do that. It's funnier
It
if I do
I'm
pickle
just
Oreos.
saying it's disgusting. It's
Pickle
bad.
Oreos might be worse.
Maybe because it's sweet as well.
You're right. Yeah. And chocolate.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to 187. It's butthole pimple.
Oh
Jake goes on to say Twitter is the worst place on earth, and
my
Jake,
god.
you are 1 billion% correct.
My fucking god.
It
It
is
sucks ass.
full of hate, full of just porn and just grow.
I'm
It's
fine with the
awful.
porn. It's the fucking terrible wrestling takes I hate.
It's a lot of people go on there and talk about politics and racism.
And
It's
that.
just It's just awful. It's just
It's a
delete it.
fucking cesspool of the worst of us.
Just delete it. Uh,
Yes.
Jake was
But the
trying.
porn.
Yeah, Jake was trying to remember something silly in wrestling he saw and was immediately on board. And I was shouting at the top of my lungs. You didn't say it.
Omos? No, it took me a while on Omos.
Joe Hendry
Yeah.
is silly, and we were all immediately on board with Joe
Yeah.
Hendry. I was like, "Come on, Jake."
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I guess I don't see him as he is super silly, but I guess I didn't see that as it's silly. It is. You're right. But I for some reason that didn't click in my head as like silly enough, I guess. I don't know why. I think Otis was a big one, even though he started kind of serious, but when he got silly, I mean that was definitely one that I was on board pretty quick.
Yeah.
Um yeah, fucking Danhausen, I love. Were we talking about Danhausen for this segment or no? Danhausen might not
Uh
have been around yet.
no, I don't think he was yet.
Yeah, I don't think he was actually around yet.
But oh, this is the pod where Zanka made the AI Bret Hart diss track on
Oh yeah,
Goldberg.
that was rough.
Fucking phenomenal. I loved it. He's funny.
I just
Talking
wish
about
it's like somehow sounded like the people they were supposed to be. That was my only gripe. The lyrics were good. Zanka wrote the lyrics and everything. Um, but yeah, I wish they sounded like Bret Hart and Goldberg. That would have made it over the top for me.
imagine if he could have got like Will Sasso to sing as Bret Hart this fucking song. It would have been great.
Did you see the episode of do you watch Chris Van Vliet at all?
It was Will Sasso
And
and
Soder, Dan
yeah,
Soder.
Dan Soder
So
doing.
fucking funny.
Okay, so every now and then I listen to a podcast where I have to stop what I'm doing because I'm laughing so hard.
Yeah.
I drive a golf cart at work, and when they were doing their Andre the Giant impressions, I had to pull over. I was crying, laughing. I sent it to the chat. I said, "This is a must listen. Stop what you're doing
I
and
had
listen
already
to
listened
it."
to it by that point.
Fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was comedy gold. The whole episode was great.
And then CVV a couple weeks later had Jesse Ventura on the show and called Will Sasso to do his impression in front of him. I was like, oh my God.
Was he offended or was he like, "Oh, that's great. That's good
I
shit."
don't know.
Oh,
I
I didn't
think
listen
he
to it.
liked it. I think he liked it, but
Oh,
who the
okay.
fuck ever knows with that guy? He just talks about Minnesota. Like he fucking like he who knows? I don't fucking know what he's ever thinking, that guy.
They,
I
they
never know if he's happy or not.
He says whatever is on his mind, and I think that's why they kicked him off of Saturday night's main
That's
event because
right,
he
yeah.
got himself into trouble.
Yeah.
This
He's a character, that's for sure.
about this time this episode drop is when Kit Wilson's theme blew
Oh,
up. So
maybe
this
that's why we
was
were talking about weird, wacky shit because
when
that's so good.
instantly on board with silly
Yes.
shit. My God, did they deflate his potential
Oh
since
my
this
God.
podcast,
I do
man?
think the Danhausen stuff is, even though they haven't been on TV in like weeks, like or like couple weeks, I think, right?
It's mainly backstage dumb shit, like real quick stuff. But
Mhm.
yeah.
I think the concept of what Danhausen is doing is funny. I don't know if I love what's happening with the Miz and Kit Wilson, just because I was liking them as a team. Um, Uh, Granted, I don't think Kit Wilson should have been in another team so quickly anyway.
Yeah.
Um, but like he would have had a great IC title run, in my opinion, or US, either one doesn't really matter. I guess probably IC seems more his style, but uh,
Capitalizing when stuff is red, white, hot
yeah,
is something WWE
never,
drops the ball on
never.
every single time. I'm glad they didn't do it with Obafemi.
True,
However,
it's
having
close.
him ditch the title opportunity to fight Brock Lesnar is kind of a weird
They're getting
detour.
dangerously close.
But
Yeah,
they're paying attention to the crowd. He
yeah.
still has the pop, so hopefully they don't fumble that
But
one.
yeah, no, the stuff with Kit Wilson,
Ah, you did the I know.
I do. It's just it's a transitional, like it's like when people say that's my and now I did it, shit. So with Kit Wilson, as I knew I was going to be on board, as soon as he attacked Matt Cardona and then restarted his entrance, I was so fucking on board. And then they never did anything like that again. It was just 1 week. I mean, he came out a couple times, got decent pops, but it was never that like that again. And I don't know if it ever will be like that again.
It seems like TKO saw Danhausen's reaction and like, you know what? Fuck Kit Wilson.
Yeah.
We're putting Danhausen in the front and center, and Kit Wilson's just gonna be a stooge. that he can play off of
Yeah.
instead of capitalizing on that moment right there, like you said, because
Mhm.
they could have kept doing that and it never would have got old.
Nope.
That wouldn't have gotten old, but oh
That would have
well.
been so good. It like I said, he should have at least contended for the IC title or whatever. I don't even know what
Something.
fucking brand
Yeah,
he's on.
because he's a he's a decent wrestler. I
I
mean,
think I think it would have been the US title on SmackDown. But yeah, I wish they did something. Like I'm glad he's on TV still because I mean he seems like a decent dude. Like I heard him on that was CVV as well, I think.
mhm.
And he just seems like a cool dude. Like this he basically came up with this whole gimmick by himself. He says the he helped with the theme song, all that. And I want to see people like that succeed. I've always been a fan of like the weird guy or the underdog like Adam Rose, like fucking Cardona and Hawkins, like granted, I guess Cardona had a couple pushes, but like you know what I mean. He
Yeah.
was always an underdog type character. I've always liked these guys, and Kit Wilson fits that. He fits like the weird character to a T for me. So he's definitely going to be one of those guys that in like 10 years are going to be like, hey, you remember Quick Kit Wilson, the toxic guy? Fucking
That
great.
that was one of my questions during these podcasts. I just asked you guys, is Kit Wilson going to be as popular this time next year? And you both said no
No
immediately.
fucking chance, and we were right.
Yeah.
I
Um,
mean, we're not there yet, but we're right so far.
I do got to give you some credit, Jake. You do make me laugh throughout as well, because you said in this one, because the Royal Rumble was in Saudi, you said that if the Saudi crowd erupts for Kit Wilson, their government will execute all of them. That was pretty
It is
funny.
so true. He wasn't even in the Rumble, right? I don't
No,
think he
no.
was.
He was just backstage calling everyone toxic.
That was a big problem, and I think that was a big part of when this kind of stopped. Is if he
Yeah,
was in the Rumble, that would have been if, or I guess, well, say the Rumble was in the United States in a normal area, he would have gotten the fucking biggest pop of the night if he was in the fucking Rumble.
exactly. Especially
Oh,
around this time, man.
such a fumble. I
Yeah.
just hate seeing it. I hate seeing it. They did the same with Rusev. They did fucking the same with they do the same with a lot of people, and it's disgusting. It's horrible.
And
And
you
it doesn't matter
know,
that Vince is gone. It's fucking TKO ruining shit now.
and you know that Miz was one of the guys they restructured his contract and
Oh,
he took the pay
absolutely.
cut because he loves being in WWE.
And I
So
love The Miz. I think The Miz is
yeah,
one of the best performers and workers in the company. I mean, look at him. He's a fucking zombie on SmackDown every week now. Who the fuck else is going to do that? Oh, Kit Wilson. But he's making a lot less money.
yeah,
So like who's doing that? Like he did an incredible job of helping get Danhausen over. I mean, obviously Danhausen did a good job on his own, but without the Miz, there's so much less to do with Danhausen. I do think it would have been interesting too if he did take on a mentorship role with Danhausen as well. Um, but I liked to a point what they were doing. I don't love what they're doing right now. I do think it's funny that he can reverse gimmicks. I think that's kind of funny. Like if we see fucking Zack Ryder, I'm gonna be so fucking happy, and
that's rumored.
that's what seems to be the case
Yeah.
soon. But it's silly to me, and I want to see it happen with other people, like Chad Gable or something. Like he goes and gets that. I don't want it to be a permanent thing, obviously. Like
Yeah.
but I don't know how. Maybe you have to defeat Danhausen to like get your other personality back or some shit. I don't know. I want to see where they're going with this, but it has dragged on a little bit too long for me.
It seems like the cure to Danhausen's curses are human
Money,
money.
yeah, money.
So human monies, you give him enough, he'll reverse his shit. And he'll probably end up moving on to the Judgment Day and fucking with them or something.
He is right now. I mean,
Yeah.
tonight actually, or right now, probably. It's probably happening right now. Saturday
JD.
night's main event. They're in Madison Square Garden, so probably going to get. I would imagine some New York Knicks are going to get involved in that match.
Whoa.
He said that there was going to be a cat involved. Carl Anthony Towns is in town, so I'd assume that's what that was all about. Because why else would he bring out a fucking cat, other than it being some kind of metaphor? Um, he's gonna have a huge pop in that arena. I mean, with this, I think that curse thing that was the craziest string of events that could have possibly happened
With the Knicks.
completely by accident.
Yeah.
Like, and he's gonna be the most over person in fucking New York.
Well, I don't know if you've been catching it or not, but they've had Kevin Hart coming out. They've had Justin Bieber coming out. Uh,
For
Tom
what?
Brady. It was the Fanatics Fest in New York.
Oh yeah, I saw Tom Brady slap Logan Paul.
Yes. And we
Yeah.
had Kevin Hart come out with Paul Heyman, Justin
Ugh.
Bieber for the most random fucking concert. Like he came out, sang a song, everyone went crazy, and then he left. Like what the fuck is this
Fanatics
guy doing
Fest,
here?
that would if I wanted to go to another event, I would love to go to Fanatics Fest because it seems like everybody fucking goes there. There's so many like celebrity, even non like sports celebrities too.
Yeah,
They're like fucking Jason Sudeikis is walking around just buying like sports cards and shit.
I
Like
saw
it
that.
seems so fucking cool to go to. I would love to go check that out. And just see it happen. Like I just like to even be and you know I hate Tom Brady. I've been very and Zenka too. We both fucking hate Tom Brady, but to be in the same room as Tom Brady would be fucking crazy. like I can hate him all I want. If I'm in the same room as Tom Brady, that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's 7 Super Bowl rings between us. Like that's crazy.
On top of the onion rings you'll be eating there.
Oh
No,
God, onion rings, man. There's nothing better than a good fucking onion ring. I can go for some right now.
back to the episode. The name of this episode came from a Jake tangent of having two buttholes. Zenka said they both should be functional or one would be in use while the non-functional anus would fill with oil, to which Jake said it'd be a butthole pimple.
Mm,
The LOL line of the podcast was the most unremembered line by both you guys because
seems right.
Zanka mistakenly said that Darth Vader's name while discussing the Wyatt Six. He goes, "No, I'm talking about Darth Vader. No, not Darth Vader, the serial killer guy and Joe Gacy." I That was another one of those moments where I had to pull over in my golf cart because I was fucking laughing so hard.
And
Uh,
yet, either I remember that morning, neither of us had. We were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
kind of proud of my question to the fellas because it led to a hilarious answer. Which looks more aesthetically pleasing, a nutsack or an anus?
Ugh.
Of course, Zanko was proud that he pronounced aesthetically correctly.
Because I'm
Uh,
surprised you could read it.
this is where you started assigning Zanka a show called Heated Rivalry,
It's a gay hockey show.
to which he did not watch, but
No,
you did announce you were going to watch Terrifier 3
I
by
did.
the next podcast,
I
which
did
was
do that.
called Desert Orgy. That I don't remember you guys saying. I listened to the episode twice and I didn't hear anybody say Desert Orgy, but of course it was about the Royal
It would have been
Rumble.
Saudi,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
probably. Yeah.
This was around when the Grammys came out. They talk about evil Hollywood and the music industry, Epstein and Kanye being a Nazi, Goldberg's response to Bret Hart, the AI track. He worked in the line that the sheriff is the dumb guy who thought Darth Vader was in the Wyatt Six. I thought that was a nice touch. Jake goes on about short celebrities and voice actors
Mm,
he met at the Comic Con.
mhm.
When talking about hot old wrestlers, Jake said he wants Mickey James.
Heck yeah.
Yanko replied no because Nick Aldis is a nice man, to which Jake said he can watch he could watch me disappoint his wife.
That's pretty funny. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that's pretty funny. What was I saying? Oh, I saw something that said if Nick Aldis was on the SummerSlam card, he'd be like the second youngest on the card. That's
I wouldn't
fucking
doubt it.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's fucking embarrassing. What the fuck are we doing? That's
Uh,
fucking crazy.
TKO is starting to morph into Saudi, where they only like the veteran stars that are alive. At least TKO who is alive, whereas Saudi was like, we want Yokozuna.
Oh my god. Yeah, so they got the random other fat sumo wrestler that nobody knew.
Exactly. Uh, this podcast had one of the funniest segments in SRAP history when you
Oh,
both started talking about Epstein Island, and it got to the tangent of Stephen Hawking.
oh
You
Jesus
both
Christ.
did fucking hilarious Stephen Hawking impressions. And afterwards, Zanka said, "Can you jizz if you're paralyzed?" That was pretty funny. Lots of football talk. Zanka tries to call next year's Super Bowl and says it will be the Giants versus the Ravens, to which Jake said the Broncos versus the 49ers.
Mine sounds more reasonable.
This is where the football tangent comes in because Sticks told me to give you shit about the Browns, what they did during the draft.
The draft, okay. I
Yes.
think our draft was really good. So this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
he said that you guys gave up somebody really valuable for a pick or something.
No. After the draft, we did something fucking stupid.
Okay, that might have been it then. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
After the draft, we did something really
Yeah.
fucking stupid. So,
Would you like to comment on the really fucking stupid thing?
yeah, after the draft, we traded away our best player in Miles Garrett, the two-time defensive player of the year, um, easily the best player we had, and I think that was the right move. I'm going to be honest.
Cool.
I am sad about it because he is our best player. He is one of the reasons we won any games because our defense was actually quite good. Um, and the reason I don't mind it is one because for him as a human being, for him as a man, he is like in his third. He's like 31 or 30, something like that. So
Hmm.
it's good for him and his career to get the fuck out of the Cleveland Browns. So I'm happy for him as a person. We did not get enough back, in my opinion. That's the only thing I'm a little iffy about. We got a decent amount back, but not enough for me, personally. But we did get Jared Verse back, who is plays the same position. Obviously, he's not as good as Miles Garrett. That is not even remotely close, but he was a rookie last year and he made the Pro Bowl immediately. So he's going to be very good. But he's not Miles Garrett, but he's also so much younger. So I don't hate it. I think we're still going to be decent on defense. Um, the offense, as far as the draft goes, I think the offense did everything right. We drafted two wide receivers that were highly touted. We drafted a bunch of O line. We actually signed and traded for a couple O line as well. So now, if they can just get fucking Deshaun Tuggy Watson out of the fucking picture and let Shadur Sanders do whatever he wants, like have him play at least a little bit. We did draft a quarterback too, so maybe he'll get in there. Who knows? But right now there's some contention in the quarterback room. So once we figure that out, I think we could be okay. I still think we'll finish last in the division. So and I'm used to that. That's normal.
Well, there you have it, Sticks. There's your football talk
Yeah.
of the after party hangover because
It's still
now
bad. That's where I'm at. It's still bad, but I'm not that upset.
now we are going to head into the LOL line of this podcast. Zenka mentions after the women's rumble in Saudi, the ladies peeling their bodysuits off and the drug sniffing dogs around the arena that would be going crazy from the smells. He says, you'd have to behead me to get my head out of there, dude. Talking about the bodysuits being thrown in the laundry pile in the locker room.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Uh, the guys didn't like that all the women's gear looked the same. They
Mm,
hate Royce Key's name. I agree.
it's fucking rough.
Zanka P break. Check it
I
off.
also hate everything they've done with him since. So,
Yeah, it has not been interesting, and
no.
he hasn't been getting any meaningful W's as of late
And
either.
I don't think we even talked about him during WrestleMania because he wasn't around.
Exactly. But plus, he got zero pop when he came out in
Nothing.
Rumble.
Because
Now
no one, like, even when he fucking came out as Hobbs, no one fucking knew who he was.
it,
So
it was
I
it
was
was
like, oh,
sad.
this is not gonna be good.
Jake re-enters the Chop Shop once again. It was the actor's salary trivia.
Yeah, we're gonna see
Uh,
that one more time or two more times, I think. But cool.
Jake hates on Cynic for not putting in questions on time and then not posting his questions in the correct place. Uh, in the oh, it was Cynic's question that was he said, make a deceased Royal Rumble. Who would the entrance be?
Hmm.
Of course, Hogan's in there.
Hmm.
Uh, and
Was
Jake,
Hogan dead at the time?
I believe he was.
Maybe he was. I don't
Yeah.
remember when he died. So
Uh, but you guys are trying to think of people to put in, and Zanka goes, Cher. And you go, Cher's
Cher's not
alive.
dead.
You said Cher's alive, and Zanka goes, kinda. He also chose Adolf Hitler to back up Hogan, and at the end he said Rusev's career.
He was dead.
Yeah.
He died last year.
Okay, now
Yeah, Cher's alive. That was fun. That was funny.
189, some kind of Kung Pao. This episode contains one of the most unhinged, crazy thoughts of Zenka I believe we've ever heard,
Which is
but,
crazy because there's a lot of them.
but we are used to his humor already. It's the main reason we all tune in. However, if this was someone's first time listening, it might have scared them off. I'll explain.
I think there that happens a lot. To
Well,
think
that's
that
why
this
we
was
love him.
ever
That's why we love him because
to
that's
think
why,
this was ever in the women's WWE women's locker or like the WWE women's like car rides is
yeah,
fucking disgusting to me.
e-
That's
e-
horrifying to me. I'm
exactly.
like, why? This is we've talked about their buttholes. Like this is terrible.
That's not
Now
even the
he knows
worst
how much I
thing.
think she's awful. Like it's awful. It's terrible.
This is where Zenka started the pot off about getting pulled over, where he grazed the cop's junk with his elbow. Uh, so the first time I got pulled over, it was because the lights of my license plate were out.
Oh,
Um, they pulled me over. They made me get out of my car. They searched my car. I was sitting there humiliated. My mother-in-law just got pulled over for the same reason a couple weeks ago. I was like, I can't believe this shit's still happening. The light above your license plate, really? You got to give me a heart attack, a panic attack over this. Anyway, I don't like the cops, if you can tell.
I don't blame you.
Let's see,
At
Jake.
least you're not like super dark.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. If
That'd be
I
way
was the
worse.
color of this shirt, I would still be in jail.
That'd be way worse.
Uh,
Yeah.
this is where you're trying to be less fat, diet, but no exercise.
Mm,
You're taking vitamins. You claim internally everything is great, but externally everything's fat.
mhm.
The episode titles, because Zanka's trying to guess what kind of Asian Michin was. You guys both love the Will Smith Suicide Squad.
Mm.
Jake claims he doesn't listen to the tripod because it's not on Apple.
Still true.
Now, at the time when I first listened to this, I was like, you motherfucker, you're not going to put any effort into. No, hold on. Motherfucker, you're not putting any effort into listening to this shit or watching this shit. Come on. But as the months progressed and I re listened to this, I was thinking, there's a shit ton of stuff that I don't watch of the other guys. Like, I don't watch any of Cynic's stuff anymore. Like, I stopped watching all your stuff. I. I
Granted,
don't
I
even
don't make
think
anything
I
anymore
don't
either.
think Zanka has put out a sheriff thingy for a while. I get it now. I get it. If it's not on Apple, like easy accessible, because I
Right.
tried. The first episode I posted on, I tried to post on Apple. They
Mhm.
declined me because they said I was using a copyrighted song. And
So
ever
weird.
since then, it's been impossible. I can't get back on, I can't even try
Interesting.
to get back on iTunes, which I would
Interesting.
love to,
Yeah.
but I can't. So now I stick to YouTube.
Yeah.
I was doing the Anchor thing, the Spotify thing. I stopped doing that. So I just keep it on YouTube because I know the sheriff will watch it. We're just trying to make him laugh basically anyway. So what I'm trying to say, Jake, is I get it. I understand.
And I hope you know I think I say it. I feel really bad.
No,
But
you don't have to feel
but
bad.
and I think I've said it, but like it's true because I do like to support when I can, but like I I'm just so locked in at work. Like what I do at work is I'm in my own office, so unless someone comes in to like talk to me for whatever fucking reason, I don't want them to, but if sometimes it happens. So when someone comes in, I have to pop my headphones out or whatever. But most of the time, like most of usually I listen to a radio show in the morning up to about like 10 o'clock, 10:30. But the rest of the day is all podcast. So and on my drives home, like drive home, drive back, and drive anywhere, it's all podcast. That's all I'm listening to. So it's just so much easier than coming home and like I watch a bunch of other random shit like when I'm home. Usually other there's just I should be listening, and they're so fucking long. They're so long. Are they still super long?
So the answer is right, is right there. It's easy.
Mhm.
If you don't listen or watch wrestling for your own Still Real After Party podcast, why should I expect you to listen or watch to a wrestling podcast that we do that's 80% wrestling talk
True,
and
it is a lot, yeah.
20% N-word talk? That's all.
Yeah.
So
And
I
I'm there
sit,
for the N-word talk.
and it's
That's what
few
I
and far between. So I mean, I get it. I get
yeah.
it. So don't feel bad.
No, I do though.
That it's fine. It's all good. When discussing Rhea and Jade's, oh, here it is. Here it is, Jake. I'm glad only 5 people or 3 people listen to this because this is the most controversial thing Zenka has said in a
Okay.
while.
Okay.
You were a part of it too, but I know you were just playing along, but
Maybe.
when discussing when discussing Rhea and Jade's appearance, Zanka said, "Her and Jade are built like two people you want to rape but can't rape."
Okay, yeah. All right.
What's funny is that Zanka stopped himself from saying Tom Brady is a fag, but doesn't hesitate to spout off about rape. Then
Oh,
that was
man.
just fucking funny.
Yeah, he so especially as he gets, I mean, he's not like super old, but as he gets older, um the filter has definitely clicked off. Um, there was definitely early in the podcast, we definitely had less slip ups. He he would definitely say these things a little less, and now they're just slipping out of his face, and we don't really edit. Um,
You don't
we
have to.
haven't had to yet, luckily, because Caesar hasn't gotten him to say the N word yet. That would probably be the only thing we'd edit out at this point.
Yeah.
Um, because we don't want to get him too canceled with the whole community. But even then, he might be able to get away with it. I don't even know. He's so unhinged and so fucking crazy that like maybe it's fine. I don't know.
I have heard Caesar said that Zanka is invited to the cookout, so he probably has the pass already. But
Maybe.
this is not the place to come and try to defend Zanka. We love you guys. Everything you say is funny. I just said that if this was someone's first time listening to the SRP, they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, and I feel like this is the one that's brought up currently,
Yeah.
but I feel like there are many other things. Like this is super unhinged, but there's been 8 fucking years of just the most random shit I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. And, and this is the only friend, colleague, family friend, anything you want to call, a co-host, whatever the fuck he is. He's a friend. I've known Zach my whole life,
Yeah.
but like I, I didn't know him like this. I, did, I I didn't know that this is what was happening in his life until we started the show, and now I know too much about him.
And
So
so do we.
yeah, and
Uh,
so does everybody on the internet. Yeah,
the LOL line of this pod, you guys went on a lot about Brock versus Oba. You were not a fan. This was heading in. This was heading into the match.
yeah,
It's just funny how Zanka was defending this so much and this whole demeanor change on the next episode. But let me start with this. You guys are talking about Brock versus Oba, and he said, "This is just two dudes that look like refrigerators that got testosterone and they're gonna fucking ham it out." That was pretty funny. I like that. But this is where he read my question, and the hashtag was Ask a Black Man. That was a new segment we were doing on the tripod. To which you said, or Zenka said, we should have an Ask the Fat Man segment, which
yep.
is happening right now, Jake.
Hell yeah.
We are going to ask a fat man.
Is that me? Am I the
That's
fat
you.
man?
You're the fat man.
Fuck
Well, technically,
yeah.
we're
Hell yeah. I've
fat
been doing
men.
that my whole life.
Technically, we're fat men, but
That's
still,
true. You can answer as well.
here's here's the question. What's worse, fat thighs chafing or
Mm.
profusely sweating during the summertime?
Usually they go hand in hand. So,
Or thigh and
um,
thigh? No.
thigh, definitely. I'm 100% gonna go with sweating. I hate sweating. I think it's so fucking gross. But like I sweat so much. I am so
Yep.
fat. I
Oh
sweat
yeah.
so much, and this was a big problem with my pop debacle because it was so hot. I was sad. I was fat. I was naked. I was sweating my fucking tits off, just dripping. And I'm like, this is the most disgusting I've ever been. This is the worst day of my life. And and I've had worse days probably, but at the time, worst day of my
Pretty bad.
fucking life.
Pretty bad.
Um, and definitely the most humiliating day of my life. Luckily, only 6 people will ever know about it. So, uh, but yeah, sweating is I hate it because it ruins every like social event. Like I don't want to go outside like for like a cookout or anything because like I'm fucking gonna be dying. Like I'm gonna be sweating my tits off, and I don't want to be fucking around people when I'm sweating. Probably stink at some point. Like if it gets too bad. Like I mean, obviously I'm a big proponent of deodorant. Like, give me plenty of that. I slather that shit on. But at comes to a point, if I'm out there too long, it's gonna fucking eat through that shit. And then it's gonna be like I'm just gonna be soaked. It's
So
fucking
I can
gross,
I can
man.
answer this as well.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Sweating
you live in somewhere where it's
profusely.
hot all the fucking time.
Sweating profusely is bad. Trust me, it is bad on my end. I wear black shirts all the time,
Is
and
that Abe Simpson?
I walk, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Nice.
walk around the flea market. It's on black asphalt,
Oh,
and I sweat insanely. And then when I sit inside the office afterwards, it dries. But thanks to my unhealthy eating habits, when my sweat dries, it's mostly salt. So
mm,
you have white lines all over my fucking black shirt. It looks like I'm lactating. There's a white everywhere. It looks bad. It's
yeah.
embarrassing. That being said, chafing thighs is by far way worse because it feels like somebody has a knife and is slicing
It is bad.
your fucking inside of your thighs. So much so, I think my phone knows me too well because anti-chafing underwear pops up in my TikTok feed. I bought them and they work. So
Nice.
I am going to promote these once they
Hell
become
yeah.
a sponsor. But yeah, that would be my answer, would be the chafing because it hurts.
So the thing with me is I'm like really top heavy.
Uh-huh.
Like almost most of my fat is from the waist up.
Yeah.
So like my legs aren't thin, obviously, but they're not like huge.
Yeah.
So like I do have this problem, but maybe less frequently. I don't know how, but I look like Grimace from like I got wicked Grimace bod. I
Yeah.
look like a human butt plug. Like it's fucking crazy. I don't know how it happened. It's just all like as soon as I mean I'm fat still. Like I'm still like a fucking I'm still fat. But like I have no ass. I have like my legs are they're not thin, but they're thinner than the rest of me. And then fucking just all the way up butt plug shape.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
crazy.
got them thunder thighs, so it's a problem over here. Okay. Were you always picked last during PE because you were out of shape?
I never really had that problem. There weren't a lot of team sports,
Hmm.
I guess here. We didn't really like do dodgeball or we didn't do anything where there was anything picked really. Like especially in like a gym class, like
Yeah.
maybe if we were doing it recreationally like at recess or something like when we were kids, I wasn't as fat as a kid. I mean, I was still fat,
Hmm.
but um we didn't really do anything like recreationally that would require picking. Which I know is not the universal answer because I know a lot of people do. I just never really did. There was just never a opportunity that didn't happen to me.
Okay.
Um, I would have been picked last, almost certainly.
Hmm.
But that was just never. Oh God, well, I'm trying to adjust. Stop camera. Um, it just was never a thing, really. Like, but almost certainly I would have been if that were to have been a thing.
Oh, I was picked last every time. I'm awful at everything and I was out of shape. It was bad. That's
Yeah.
why I had to ask a fat man.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had a better answer. It just never happened. Like, it just wasn't a thing that I was privy to.
Okay, the final note was how Zenka was doing his best to defend WrestleMania, and you were adamant that this was not going to be a great WrestleMania. To which the final episode we will talk about is called Whoopi Goldberg. And Jake, I'm about to blow your mind, brother.
Ooh,
Okay, a quarter of this podcast was full of Whoopi Goldberg talk.
yeah. I
They
fucking
also
hate her,
talk
by the way.
they
Whoopi
also
Goldberg sucks.
they also talk about the Hogan doc. Jake was trying to remember what Brooke Hogan song was popular in 2006. It was called About Us. And
That was it.
yes, it was fucking terrible.
That was it. Yeah.
They did a bunch of remixes with Paul Wall, whatever happened to him.
I don't need to know.
So the fuck Mary Kill question came up. Whoopi Goldberg, Hillary Clinton, or Rosie O'Donnell.
That's fucking gross.
Zanka's LOL line was that Hillary naked would look like mashed potatoes and saran wrap.
Yep.
you guys were questioning Whoopi Goldberg's name. You looked it up, and her real name is Karen Elaine Johnson.
It's a terrible name.
So I stopped listening and I did a dive. I did a
Okay.
deep dive
A
because
whoopee dive.
I was curious as well. Whoopi's name, her name change. Her first name was a nickname she earned for farting a lot during her stand-up days, Whoopi Cushion.
Yep.
And Goldberg is a result of her mother saying that a Jewish name will help her in Hollywood.
True.
Also, Whoopi used a coat hanger to perform an abortion on herself when she was 14 years old. She's had a total of 7 abortions by
Oh my
the age
fucking
of
God.
25.
That's crazy.
That being said, we do a game
Oh
on the
no.
tripod.
Oh
It's a
no.
new game because, again, we've heard fuck, Mary kill plenty of times. And I was like, you know what? Let me put a spin on this. And
Okay.
you guys chose the participants because when I do it, it's usually with dudes, but this time it's with women. The game is called Push, Erase, Peek.
What was the
Okay.
last one?
Peek.
Peak. Okay.
So that's push somebody in
Uh-huh.
whatever they're doing, business, whatever,
Uh-huh.
erase from history,
Okay.
peek at their junk. And the
Okay.
three participants this time are Whoopi Goldberg, Hillary Clinton, and Rosie O'Donnell. Jake, what do you choose to push, erase, and peek?
I'm erasing Hillary Clinton. I feel like that's the best for society. I feel like that's she's done a lot of and it erases everything they've ever done.
From history, they
Yeah.
never
No,
existed.
Hillary's got to go.
All right.
Hillary's got to go.
Wow,
Granted, that did give us the Bill Clinton scandal. We wouldn't have had that. Granted, he could have also had another wife at the time. Who knows?
that's true.
I'm getting rid of Hillary. She's a bad person in general. The other two are
Erase
just fucking cunts,
from
but she's a
history.
bad person.
Yes.
What am I pushing? I'm just kind of like pushing them down the stairs or some shit.
Who you giving a massive career boost, a
Oh,
resurgence to
ew. I don't
which
want
you
either
will be
one.
seeing this person daily on your phone.
I don't want either one. They're both awful. I will push Rosie O'Donnell, but only if she makes Tarzan 2.
Wow.
Yeah, she has to be the monkey in Tarzan 2. That's the only way. There might have been a Tarzan 2. Honestly, I'm actually
I have
not
no
sure.
idea. No
Whatever.
idea.
Tarzan sequel, all the original cast. That's the only way I push Rosie O'Donnell. So I'm picking her. I guess I'm peeking at Whoopi's
You're
junk because
peeking
I
at
want to see
Whoopi's.
6 or 7 abortions.
You're
I got
gonna
to see what's going on there.
you want to peek at the slaughterhouse of Whoopi Goldberg's aborted fucking uh ham wallet?
Might be fucking haunted down there, brother. I got to
Oh,
see what's going on. What if
really?
I open that shit up and it goes woo, like ghosts fly out, little baby ghosts fly out? Maybe I don't know.
You
I
know
don't know
what,
what's
Jake?
down
Jake, if
there.
you did that, you're gonna have more ghosts haunting your room, pushing stuff over. If you peek at that junk, it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass.
I know, but I have to do it. I have to do it for science. I got to do it for the. I'm killing Hillary. Or sorry, I'm erasing Hillary for the people. But I'm seeing Whoopi's junk for the people. For me, that's for me.
Great choices. This made me laugh as well. You and Zanka have not hung out outside of work since 2008.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was a hockey game where
yeah.
you got drunk or something in
No, I
front
got
of.
high with my mom.
There you go, your mom. Yeah,
But she didn't realize it at the time. Like, so I got passed a joint. I think I told the story, but I'm going to tell
yeah.
it again real quick. I got passed a joint by our secretary. Well, I wasn't working there at the time, but by our secretary still currently. She passed me a joint, and then I smoked it because I don't actually. No, it couldn't have been 2008. It was probably closer to 2013.
Hmm.
Now that I'm thinking about it, because I was out of high school, I'm pretty sure. So that would have been, I think it would have been 2012, 2013, about.
Okay.
Um, just thinking about timeline, because I hadn't smoked any weed up until that point. So,
Hmm.
like 2013, I think is when I started smoking weed. So it had to have been about then. Um, but yeah, I smoked it and then handed it to my mom. Like she just happened to be next to me. We were all in a circle in the work parking lot.
Yeah.
And we weren't obviously on the clock, but yeah, we were all in a circle at the work parking lot, and my mom just happened to be next to me. So I handed it to her, and then she smoked it too, and then kind of like did a double take. She was like, "Wait a fucking minute,"
Oh, jeez.
and I was like, this is how you found out, I guess. But you did it too."
You should have said, I have glaucoma. No.
Yeah, but well,
Uh,
I mean, she couldn't say anything because I was like, "You just did it too."
what's funny is you guys say that you have two coworkers that have school shooter potential and talk
Oh,
politics at work
oh yeah,
constantly.
yeah,
I think every workplace has that coworker that is questionably sane because I,
yeah.
I have it as well, but luckily we got rid of his ass.
We
Uh,
still have them both.
oh boy, just
And they talk to themselves, and every time I'm like, all right, today's the day. Every time I hear some like banging or like him yelling, because I'm close to one of them, Zanka's close to the other one.
yeah,
So like every time I hear like banging, him getting angry, I'm like, all right, this is the fucking day. It's coming. I know it's coming. And he like builds guns and shit, like in like he builds guns and shit. And I'm like, all right, this is the fucking time it happens. Luckily it hasn't happened yet. He's been there quite a while, but
just
it's coming. I know it.
just keep bringing him a Snickers every day.
Yeah,
Just make sure he has a positive reinforcement when he
yeah,
sees you and he's aiming.
yeah. No, I'll just lock myself in my bathroom.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Maybe your tower of Funko Pops will fall on him if he tries to come after you.
I
But
don't
not
have
at
any at
work.
work. Actually,
Yeah,
that's not
that's
true. I have two. I have a few at work, but
oh, okay. Just throw it out.
not that many. Not enough to barricade a door.
This is the WrestleMania review episode. It's funny that LA Knight was in a six-man tag for Mania, smash cut to SummerSlam. He's yet in another six-man tag at a major pay-per. You guys will be talking about that, I'm sure of it. But yeah,
Oh,
zero stakes
shoot.
Jones over here with his six-man tags.
Yeah.
The guys keep bringing up the endless Hogan Doc commercials because they watched it via VPN, whereas I watched it on ESPN and there were none. It was just fucking endless ads.
I
Snap.
would have rather the ads. I watched the entire Hogan documentary, basically. It
Yeah, pretty
was
much.
fucking terrible. I don't
Uh,
give a shit about Hulk Hogan. Like, I don't care.
the oh shit, this is the LOL line. I thought the Hillary Clinton thing was. I'm confusing myself with my own notes. It was about Sydney Sweeney's face. He said she's got down face. It's okay. I tug off to it. It's down face. It's kind of my thing.
Well, yeah,
Uh,
you've seen his algorithm.
when discussing when discussing Bobby Lashley's junk, Zenka says that Bobby has been roiding since we were sperm, so his dick wouldn't be huge. Very fucking funny. And I have caught up officially with all of the SRAP episodes, talking with one of the hosts, but we cannot conclude without the famous asking of questions from the people, Jake.
Should I
I
do
don't know.
my food review first or last?
Do the food review first.
Okay, let's do it now then.
Just do it. All right, what
So
we got?
I've had this box. Ooh, it zoomed out. That's kind of cool, actually. I've had this box in my cabinet for months. For that's how behind I am. I forgot about this one. So it's a mystery flavor of Pringles and a Pringles themed vinyl figure. So it's kind
Wow.
of both of my worlds combining.
Okay. Hopefully
Um,
it's pretzel themed.
could be. So we got we got a mystery Pringles flavor.
Oh
I
shit.
don't know. I didn't watch any videos or anything. Also, I forgot about it. But even if I did, I wouldn't know. I didn't watch any videos about what this is. So they're probably stale, but that's okay. They'll still have flavor. It's fine.
Do you want to
Uh,
guess?
I guess currently,
Yeah.
like without even tasting them,
Guess what flavor it is.
trying to think. They have a lot of flavors, like a lot of random fucking flavors. So it's hard to. I'm trying to think of what they don't have. Because like they have like street corn and fucking like honey mustard and shit, and those are weird things that they could put into this. So I'm kind of maybe, and they have like beer cheese and shit now. Like they have a ton of stuff. So I have no fucking idea. Like I have no idea what they do. They in Japan they do fucking octopus. Actually, no, it was squid. Sorry, it was spicy squid. I did do that one.
Ugh.
It's gross. Uh,
I'll say marshmallow.
That'd be, you know what? That might be pretty good. That might be pretty fucking good. I don't know if it would be a sweet flavor. I don't know. I don't know their whole. I don't know if they would even go that route. They have done maybe a sweet flavor once. I don't remember though. I'm gonna go with like Nashville hot or something. I don't know. I guess they'll be a funny color if that's the case. I don't know if they've done that. They might have fucking done that. That's the problem with Pringles is they just do all this shit.
I think
Um,
once you pop the top and the scent hit your
I'll probably
nose,
smell it.
you'll know exactly what it is.
So these are the things I can get. Oh, hello. Really? Come on. There we go. So those are the things I can get in this other can here. So they're like little animals made of Pringles.
Pringy Puss sounds like something a hooker would get from a truck stop.
I want the Snaxolotl. Oh, where is he? I want the Snaxolotl.
Model.
Yeah, I want him. He's the rare and a little fucking excessive, by the way.
Yeah.
Put it in a mini can. It'll fit. You fucking idiots. All right. So first we're gonna do the figure. I wonder if this will have a smell. It'll smell like plastic.
Pringy
What?
Puss.
Look at this. How am I supposed to get my fat hand down in there? Look, come on. I can't fucking. What? Come on.
It's like getting the pops from your door all over again.
Like what the fuck? We don't need all this. We don't fucking need all this. Stupid.
Jeez.
All right. What do you think it is? Which one?
It's
Which?
Pringy Puss.
It's pretty puss.
Pringy Puss.
Pringy puss.
Yep.
Pringy puss. All right. I'm hoping it's Snaxolotl. That's what I want. All right. So let's go.
You just like the mustache on the snacks a lot,
I
don't you?
do. All right, that's fucking boring. So fucking boring.
Uh-oh.
So boring. We're a fucking dog. It's cool though. It's actually not like a decent. Seems like a decent quality. Open, you bitch.
Is it a stuffed animal or is it plastic?
No, it's plastic, like a little vinyl toy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a keychain. That's weird. It's fucking huge for a keychain. What the fuck? So we have Potato.
Oh my God.
This Potato. Look, it's a fucking keychain. It's huge for a keychain. I'm not putting that in my fucking keys. Are you out of your mind? We got Potato. All right.
Well,
Fuck you.
someone's got to like dogs. You can give that to.
I'll keep it. Whatever. I'm a hoarder. All right. So this is garbage. Now the real star of the show. These
All right.
marshmallow Pringles. I honestly have no idea. Like,
If they're
hope
pickle
good,
Pringles,
so I can fucking eat them.
if they're pickle Pringles, I'm gonna laugh.
I think they make pickle Pringles. That's
There you
again,
go.
it's a problem. Like, those exist. Or maybe these are just a reskinned like version of something they already have. Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh.
It's
They smell
turkey
like
and
jalapeno.
gravy.
They smell like jalapeno. So, I'm not excited. I don't mind spice, but I don't like the flavor of jalapeno. I'm one of those kind of guys.
Hmm.
All right, so here we go. They definitely have a little like some coating on there, so
Uh-oh.
maybe like a jalapeno popper. Maybe that could be a flavor that it could be.
Do you have some milk nearby?
That's probably exactly what it is.
Hmm.
I think it's jalapeno popper.
Wow.
They're not bad. They're not bad. And I don't like jalapeno flavor usually.
Do
But
they got
they're
a spice kick? Spice kick to it? A little bit.
pequeño.
Okay.
They're not bad.
Muy bien, Jake.
I would give it. I would say the whole thing, stupid figure, chips. I would give it like a. I'll give it like a 7.
Not
I'm
bad.
not upset by it. It's not something I'd eat. Like it's not something I'd choose. Like I'd take a regular Pringle. Oh, that's another whole debate. What's your Pringles man?
Yeah,
What kind of Pringles is the best Pringle?
I like original.
Yeah, it's the best one by a million miles.
Yep.
I like some of the other flavors, like the cheddar one. All of the
Yeah,
other flavors are pretty good. Original Pringle, I will take every single time if I have the option.
definitely.
And this is not even close to any of the levels. But again, it's a jalapeno thing, and there is a little bit of kick coming in too. Like it's kind of
Uh-oh.
building a little bit, and it's
Uh-oh.
not like crazy. No, fuck. I know I'm white, but I'm not that fucking white. I'm not gonna get fucking spice problems from a Pringle.
Yeah.
I hope. That would be embarrassing. Not more embarrassing than being sweaty and naked and picking up a bunch of pops one by one, but pretty embarrassing still. Like these are gonna be probably thrown out or given to someone. Like I'm probably not gonna eat them, but but the bite I had here was not unpleasant, which is a lot more than I can say about some things I put in my mouth.
Yeah.
Um, so you know what? I'm satisfied, and I got a stupid fucking retard dog.
So
Uh,
now what you can do, if you
Incapable.
don't want them, take them to work, put them in the break room, and just leave them there.
That's what I'm gonna
Somebody
do.
will take it and eat it.
That's what I'm gonna do. People that 100%. That's where it's
But
going.
that's the first ever food review I've ever been a part of, and I gotta say, I don't get the hype.
Yeah, me either. People love them though.
But back onto the feud, this unresolved, or I don't know what this feud is between you and Cynic. Apparently, it started about asking questions, and there's RIP. You guys are taking shots at each other, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna have Jake on the Hangover tomorrow. Could you think of a question for him and send it in here?" To which he replies, "Ask him why he's not allowed within 500 feet of any elementary schools in the United States or Durkistan."
Oh, because the one time that I wore a cynic mask. Oh no, never mind. Can't talk about that. They're
Uh,
too
we
scared.
we do have a main event, by the way.
Ooh, is it the main event or is it Zanka?
It is the main event.
Oh shit.
I tried to get that wrestling guy, but I think he's dead.
Yeah,
Um,
he's only alive. He's kind of like us. He only shows up at the big four, and maybe only the big two. We
yeah,
might see him this weekend or next weekend.
SummerSlam and Mania. Yep,
We might see him next weekend. He's got like a kid and shit now.
he
He's
does.
like a person.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
he's like a
Wow,
fucking human person. It's crazy.
he's all grown up now.
Yeah, yeah. Not even gonna lie, I was watching that wrestling guy videos like 2 days ago. I was watching the goodbye video, and I was just like, just a single tear, just dropped down my face. I'm like, I miss that man. I miss
I'm
him.
gonna pour out my soda later and say indicator. Um,
I miss him.
Julius underscore Caesar.
Oh, I love his salads.
That's right.
All right, I'm off my game.
Yo, so micropene club that meets. What do y'all talk about that me? Wow, he just went off.
He was hammered.
Yeah, what do you guys talk about at the micropene club?
So, we immediately take out the rulers to see who's like the smallest, because like the smallest is elected the leader. So obviously I'm the leader.
Is
I
there a
clearly,
gold jacket or something that you
yeah,
get
yeah,
to
yeah.
wear? Or
Yeah, but it's made of foreskin. Yeah, it's a gold foreskin jacket. So I have that. It's foreskin's painted gold. Um,
nice,
and it shrinks in the cold, so sometimes it doesn't like we're in New Hampshire, so it's very cold here. Sometimes it
okay.
doesn't fit very well. But I'm also fat and getting fatter, so that's another reason. If it
But
shrinks, it's like
at
I'm
least it
a fat
doesn't
guy in a
chafe.
little coat. Am I right? What?
At least it doesn't chafe.
No, no, it doesn't. But yeah, it definitely shrinks up in the cold. Sometimes it's pretty embarrassing. But um, what do we talk about, man? We just talk about how small everything is. Like we talk just like what we look at them, obviously, because we need to be like, oh my God, wow, that's the second smallest one I've ever seen because mine's the smallest. That's the second smallest I've ever seen. That's crazy. Sometimes we get new members, and if their dick is too big, we're like, no, you can't be here. Like your dick is way too fucking big. You have to leave. Um, so we kick them out, and then we're like, get out of here, you fucking weirdo. This is not for you. And yeah, no, it's a really, really positive club that we are all in, where we're like head individuals, like small headed individuals, all come together and literally come together. Yeah.
Are there questions? Does someone raise their hand and go, "Hey, why are condoms so baggy?"
I saw that. I'm not even joking on Twitter like yesterday. I
Oh,
saw someone say that on Twitter yesterday. I was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck?" Like, yeah, that's 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 a you problem. Like that's a real that's an issue. You obviously have to buy the extra small ones that
yeah.
like you have to buy the small basically they make thimble size condoms. You have to buy those. You don't even unroll them. You just pop them out of the package. They're just boop.
The
There you go.
the little water balloon ones.
There you
It's
go, little
fucking water
guy.
tiny bit.
Yeah. Like it couldn't even if someone wanted to put it on with their mouth, they couldn't even do it. They would swallow it by accident like a loose
Oh
piece of
my
gum.
God.
Yeah, it'd be like a rogue piece of gum. They'd be like, "Well, oh, it's stuck in there for 7 years now. Oh shit."
Well, that's gonna be an embarrassing shit in 7 years. S-
Or you'll blow a balloon out your ass.
that's true. You get some Taco Bell with that awful lettuce, you're gonna
Oh my
be
God. That's yeah.
put that on TikTok.
Cyclo shit. I don't know.
Sticks Adam.
I don't
In
have
an
any.
alternate universe, what would you be doing? Would you find a girl for your micropene ass? Would you still be living at home with your parents? What would you see yourself doing in an alternative universe?
That's a tough question because like is the alternative universe me the opposite of me? Because if that was the case, none of that would be true. I'd have a massive penis. I'd have a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. I'd maybe have a kid or two. I wouldn't be living at home. I'd have my life together. I wouldn't be sitting outside my room that has been barricaded by Funko Pops, sad and sweaty and fat. And things would be different if there was a opposite, like a polar opposite version of me. Um, then yeah, they would have a good life and I don't. So they would have a house, like they would
Yeah,
have their
big old
fucking shit
mansion.
together. The only good thing I have is I have a good job. That is true. I have a very good job. I work from my father, damn it. And and I wouldn't have that any other way. So I'd probably still be there, but alternate universe me would have been smart and never gone into retail and just immediately gone into that business. So I'd be making a lot more money now and I would have saved my money and never gotten into pops because or autographs or everything or Pokemon, everything I fucking buy because I'm a giant man child and I can't control myself. Um, yeah, things would be sick, dude. Things would be so cool. Things,
Think in an alternate universe, I would have loved to not be a lazy piece of trash, and I would have taken shop and
yeah, I'd be
learned
fit and
everything
I'd be
about
fit and
cars.
like I'd be muscular and fit. Like I'd be hot, man. Huge penis. Yeah,
I would want to be the go-to about cars. I want to know everything about cars, how to fix them, how to,
yeah. I
you
don't know
know,
shit about that either.
just I want to be a useful, productive member of society as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to what I am right now
A YouTube content creator.
for four people.
Guess
And now
who
we're
is too? Me. I also do that sometimes. Rarely.
And now it's time for the main event to close out
Ooh,
the after party hangover. He also closes out the Steel Raw after party. It's our buddy. You know him. You love him. He's Andy with an I.
the Spoon Man.
I'm going to read you everything he wrote.
Yeah,
You love Funkos, Mr. Funkon Fat Man.
close enough.
Let's pick your poison. A. Pick your sexiest male Funko and your sexiest female Funko to breed into a young lady Funko that you could groom to be your Funko sex slave.
Okay.
B, pick your sexiest female Funko to come to life as the real character they are, or person to be your soulmate. But
Should I do
all,
what I do on the regular podcast and like so interrupt you first of all and and answer the questions as they go? I assume there's multiple.
oh, he's just saying pick your poison. I thought
Oh, okay.
he gave you four choices and you would pick.
Oh, okay. So I'm not okay. I see. I understand now. All right, go ahead.
So the second one was pick your sexiest female Funko to come to life as the real character they are, to be your soulmate, but all your other Funkos become sentient
Oh, fuck.
in their original form to follow you and constantly remind you of your Bill Cosby ways with little nicknames like Jakey Jakey making sexual mistakeys or Jake the Rape Roberts.
How am I raping him if this was I thought he okay, go ahead.
Well, he wasn't wrong. This is poison.
Yeah, true.
D. Pick your sexiest female Funko. Oh, just sexiest Funko Pop to be your soulmate. But to make her come to
Mm.
life, you must perform the ritual of placing all your collected Funkos in an audience surrounding you both as you cake your Funko in crumb
Okay.
until it becomes alive.
Oh, like it's like a bukkake. Yeah.
Since it's your crumb, make it come alive and it's technically your daughter.
Oh no. Oh no.
D, and the final choice. Be pegged by Nia Jax. The pegging tool will be every version of Funko Pop that is Nia Jax or resembles Nia Jax.
Well, I guess I would have to pick the fourth one because that doesn't exist. No one's getting a fucking Nia Jax Funko Pop. No one looks like Nia Jax. She's an anomaly, but that's not a fun answer. So let's go with the first one. I'm gonna have two of them breed. Right? That was the first one.
Pick
So
your sexiest male Funko and your sexiest female Funko to breed into a young lady Funko that you
but
could
I have to
groom to
groom
be
her.
your
Yeah.
Funko sex slave.
Yeah, okay. So I have John Hamm next to me. So I'll pick him.
Oh
I got
boy.
I got I got the guy from Mad Men, Don Draper, John Hamm. So I'll
Hmm.
pick him and up there I see Alexa Bliss. So I'll go with her and I'll have them make a hot baby.
There you go. You're
And then 18
John.
years later, when I'm crusty and old, let's yeah, there we go. I'll be one of those guys who's on a fucking boat with with someone way too young for me that's like living their life.
Well, there you have it, peoples. Thank you, Jake, for your time. I really appreciate you coming on The Hangover. Now you know, yes, the after party hangover still exists. APPW is as well continuing. I have the episode filmed. I'm going to drop the latest Shooting the Skeet, which is just me talking, but it includes Zanka, Caesar, Styx, and Zank Chris. They're all
Wow.
on the next episode of Shooting the
Wow.
Skeet. We got the next episode of Sunday Night Skeet and the After Party Hangover all returning for all three of you to enjoy. But we will all be waiting on pins and needles for the Steel Rail After Party to return, talk SummerSlam predictions, and then the Chop Shop where Jake enters probably for the fifth time in a row. But Jake, again, thank you for coming here. Thank you for showing us your new weird camera that follows every move you do. Please do not die by getting buried in your Funko Pops. We need to see you and continue to produce and create funny content for all of us to enjoy so I can keep doing this shit as well. But is there anything you want to say in closing or to promote before we leave?
First thing first, thanks for having me. I usually don't have anything to say, so and I still don't because I have no fucking life. So thanks for having me and making me pretend that I do. Um, yeah, go so check out everything that Nigeria is going to be doing in the future, APPW, all that, F tripod, all that. Of course, on YouTube here where you're watching this, all three to six of you. Maybe more because I'm such a draw. Maybe there's more coming to this episode. Maybe you can too watch things that I won't watch because because I don't have them on Apple. I don't listen to them. I don't watch them. Oh well. Um, and then yeah, go check out Funko Fat Guy. That's my YouTube channel. I do pop stuff, I do video game stuff, I do food stuff. That moved without me moving, so there's Ghost for sure. Um there's food reviews. Saw food review here. There was a little preview. I haven't done any in a while, but I have big dreams, big plans, and I have a bunch in limbo, but they're coming eventually. And I will be doing them hopefully soon. So yeah, that's all I got going on. And check out the Steel Rail After Party in a couple weeks. I don't know when this is coming out, but for SummerSlam, we're going to be doing a show, a prediction show, and a recap show, and then we're gone for a while, probably till the Rumble. Actually, I don't even know what's next. What's after SummerSlam?
Survivor Series, right?
Maybe. No, Survivor Series already happened, didn't it?
No, that's next. It's
Fuck.
SummerSlam,
No,
Survivor
probably not.
Series, Royal Rumble.
Probably not. Probably Rumble. Honestly, I don't
Well,
know. We'll see.
Well, again, Jake, thank you for showing up. Thank you for spending your time with us. You need to call an exorcist to come out, exorcism out of your
Yeah,
whole
Mike.
room. Make sure you don't die by being buried. At least your cats will attack the evil spirits if there are any.
No, they'll
That's
just
what they're
eat
good for.
me.
No,
They'll
they'll
just
eat
eat me.
you. They're waiting for you to die and they're licking their chops.
Probably. I'd be delicious.
Imagine if there was a commentary from your cats as you were on the floor trying to get your fucking pops out, like what
They
they
were
would
watching, or one of them at least was watching. I was like, I kept looking at him like, I know, man. Like, yeah, this is the saddest you've ever seen me. I know that you would eat me alive if you could. Like, I know.
the
So
Netflix documentary that could happen with those cats telling their side of the story.
that would be way more entertaining than the Hulk Hogan doc. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
much.
that's true. All right, Jake.
And I did
Thank
a
you.
lot less drugs.
Hey, no, no more tripping on mushrooms, but watch more movies. Give
Yeah, I
give
will do that.
Lord of the Rings a try. It's worth it. I almost
I will
had you
not do
watch.
that.
I almost had you watch The Hateful Eight, and we were gonna do a movie review, but I
Isn't that
know
like 4 hours long? Isn't that
it's
another one?
pretty long.
I can't fucking do it, man. If a movie's over 2 hours, I'm not fucking watching it anymore, especially in theaters. And you know what ruined that for me? I know the show's supposed to be over. You know what fucking ruined that for me? The Batman, the one with Robert Pattinson.
Oh yeah,
Fuck that movie. That's one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. There was a fucking 20-minute chase scene with a penguin or whatever. Dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen. That could have been a five. That could have been a 2-minute chase scene, and I would have been like sick as hell. But no, they had to drag it on for 20 fucking minutes for no reason. I hate the Batman. I hate it. It's a dumb movie.
the
Anyone who
Batman.
likes it is
Oh,
also dumb.
the Batman overrated. The Penguin show, great.
Didn't see it because the Batman ruined everything for me. So I,
It,
I, I will take your word for it.
it's actually way better, but
It can't be worse. It
no,
can't be worse.
it
And
wasn't.
I was thrilled to see that the new Batman got delayed, and I hope it never fucking comes out. Stupid
That's
movie.
gonna be the next punishment if you lose predictions.
I
You
have to
have to
watch the
see the
Batman.
Batman 2
Ugh.
opening day. No,
I saw the first one opening, and it fucking made me it ruined movies in theaters for me. It ruined movies in theaters for me.
they did the Riddler wrong in that one.
They did everything wrong in that one. That movie sucks. The fucking Riddler was autistic for no fucking reason. The Joker wasn't even in it, but he was kind of in it, but not really. They actually released something after where he was probably would have been the best part of the fucking movie. Even
Definitely.
though I think that guy's a jackass, Barry Keoghan or whatever. I think he's a douche. But fucking, I don't know, man. Ugh. Fuck the Batman. I hate it. Robert Pattinson wasn't even that bad. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't even his fault. He wasn't good, but he wasn't terrible. It's just everything around it. Blue fucking anus. It was terrible. Ugh.
So
It's fucking coronavirus.
if you take anything away from this hangover, it's that Jake doesn't really care for the Batman.
I fucking hate the Batman. Fuck the Batman. Stupid.
All right, brother. Thank you again. Have a good night. And until next time, I give that big ups to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen.